Good morning, guys. Welcome to Ikkura Race to 100K. Today is covering the trading day, 27th of May, 2020, and Ming is up first. I see you're wearing a yellow shirt, which means in the middle.
Yes,
No,
I'm wearing a yellow shirt, meaning I don't really know whether today's going to be green or red. I think it's going to be more green than red. I'm just excited about a couple things. I don't know whether my orders came through, but if they did, I'd be very, very happy. I'll go and change my t-shirt to green.
Ooh,
Let's
tell
get
me.
into it.
I'm very excited to hear what you did.
Well, I tried. I don't know whether it actually, I don't know whether my orders got filled. Let's see. Loading. No, they did not get filled.
Oh no. All right, send me screenshots. Tell me what you did.
Sorry, I'm just looking at what happened. Okay. Yeah, let me just send you a screenshot. Yeah, I climbed a little bit.
But not as much
I
as
feel
you were
like,
hoping if your orders got filled, obviously.
yes. Well, I realized I had something really dumb yesterday, but anyway, I learned. You make mistakes. 6229. Was
Okay.
I think yesterday I was at 6035. So
Yes.
climbed a little bit.
Oh, very nice. Space
And
call.
hello?
Hello.
Yes.
Hello, space.
I'm finding the space call very friendly. Uh, but what got me quite excited is the PDD. It's getting crushed right now.
Yeah.
Um,
Wow.
but the bid ask spread is just is so hot, it's so big that like it's never that's one of the risks, I guess, when you buy options on a stock that just has quite a shitty, not a lot of volume.
Right.
Um,
Are you in the money now? Is it below 60?
it's 60.32.
Excellent. So if it gets
Yeah.
to like 58, then you'll hit massive gains. Any dollar below the 60 mark would put you very nicely positive.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the I hope so, but still the bid ask spread is so high that
Well,
that it's
what I mean there is once it's in the money, it has intrinsic value. So
oh,
you can't erase the intrinsic value, right? Um,
okay.
so that is fixed, and then you have the extrinsic value where not having volume or the bid ask spread really matters, and for that portion, yes, it can be all over the place, but the like if it's $2 below, then each of these calls or each of these puts is worth $200, right? Like there's no
Mm,
question to that value.
correct. Yes, you're right. So I guess would I be right to say that before it gets into the money, it's all extrinsic value, but as soon as you're in the money, then there's this value
Yes.
associated with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. So right
Uh,
now your intrinsic value is zero for this because it's
yes.
still out of that. But I can see it's $264 up yesterday. So it has a huge amount of extrinsic value.
Yeah, I think you're right.
But that's because it's so
Yeah.
far up, and so it theoretically could be worth so much money.
Well, PDD expires June 12th, not that far out,
Now, I
but
guess it's
yeah.
not that far out. You're right. I feel like we're
Uh,
still back in March for some reason in my head. Like we're still at the beginning.
and I took a big position in Disney. Well, a bigger position, but I realized I did something really dumb, and so it's a lesson to be learned, which is that I was sitting on like $400 worth of Disney calls
Yeah.
because I bought it at 120 and I sold it at $4,
Right.
and then I sold that, and then I bought more calls, but I should have just kept that call and bought more on top because I
Did
didn't actually pocket any gains.
Oh, you didn't change the dates or anything like that, or did it?
I changed that, but it's like I didn't. When I think about it, like I should have just built on that position
Right.
instead of selling it and then buying more. I feel, unless I was gonna pocket some profit, then it makes sense. Like, you know what I mean?
Well, rolling it out to a further date in further out in the future is also a good strategy.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's inherently a bad thing. Um, were they also 135 calls?
Yeah. but
Yeah.
but a closer expiry date.
Then actually I think you did a good thing, because
Oh yeah.
as option price goes like this, it's like the extrinsic value of an option price goes down and then cliffs off closer to the end if it's not in the money, right? And so that extrinsic value portion actually it declines like more or less linear until you're like 2-3 weeks out, and then it starts becoming an exponential decline. So
Okay.
you positioning further out just puts you like resets you back a bit on this like linear portion of the value loss.
No, I got it further in.
Oh, you bought it
So
further
like
in.
yeah, my expiry was September.
Oh,
And I sold it and I bought July.
well, I hope Disney goes up then. Yeah, so you took a bigger but more risky position.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But
so,
I'm feeling, it's time. I just want to like put some, I'm bored. I just want to make some moves.
fair enough. What were the moves you tried to make that were not filled?
I tried to get rid of ConocoPhillips, which I've been trying to remove for a long time. It's tough to get rid of it. I don't know why. And then I tried to sell PDD at like 3-ish something. And
and it didn't quite get there.
it didn't. But, I think that it's quite a scary time right now to be holding Chinese stocks on the U.S. exchange, because the whole thing around Hong Kong seems to be heating up. And Donald Trump says he's going to say something, release some reaction end of the week.
Yeah.
So I think I hope I can get rid of PDD. And as soon as I get rid of PDD, one thing that was on my mind last night at dinner is that I'm tired of I just want to basically for entertainment value, but also just for excitement, more roller coastery stuff. I'm not really interested in diversification anymore. And I just want to load up on one or two things that I feel have more potential. So I want to get rid of ConocoPhillips. I want to get rid of PDD. And I just want to load up on, I think, Disney and space, more of that. That's what I'm thinking right now. That's me.
Okay, very nice. Another big driver of what's happening in Hong Kong and stock prices in China and stuff is, so Hong Kong has now been declared as a non-autonomous now by the U.S. government. So before it had this kind of governmental autonomous authority and status, that's gone now. So now the U.S. will effectively deal with Hong Kong and everything in Hong Kong as Chinese. And so
is this where did you read this?
This is on Reddit. Let me see if I can pull that up. I had it recently.
Oh, I thought that's not the official thing. I thought Trump was going to release something later on, but most likely that's what's going to happen.
Well, this is Bloomberg.com, and so take it with a grain of salt. And it says U.S. says Hong Kong's autonomy is gone, okay. So the Trump administration said it could no longer certify Hong Kong's political autonomy from China. So that was what was released. Yeah, Michael Pompeo announced the decision Wednesday. Okay.
Yeah, it's very scary. So
this means the U.S. sees Hong Kong as China, and will definitely position all of its banking assets, companies that deal from a base in Hong Kong, will start getting a whole bunch of scrutiny and may have to move out of Hong Kong, or they'll be caught in this crossfire between the U.S. and China.
Yeah. Okay,
let's see how I did. I think I did pretty well yesterday. I think I am above 1,000. I think I'm maybe 1,100. And I did some, I wish I'd played them better moves, but I did pretty good on these moves. And it's all dealing with SPY. So I'll explain it in just a second. Opening up Robinhood. I am at 1,265 today.
Amazing.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, let me take some screenshots and I'll show you what I did.
Nice.
So I did well, but not as well as I could have. And so I think I said yesterday what my hypothesis was that SPY was going to drop down and retest some numbers in the like I think I might have said 298 or something like that. That's what was in my head yesterday. But that it would then, once it tested that, it would go up to like 304 somewhere later this week. And actually that all happened like in a single day almost for SPY. So what I did at open was, because I had all of this in my head already, it opened at like what was it? It opened at 302 yesterday, SPY did. And I immediately bought a straddle. So I bought a call at 302 strike price and I bought a put at 302 strike price. And then the stock plummeted or SPY plummeted. And when it bounced off of 300, I thought like I lost faith in my own hypothesis. And I saw it bouncing back up and I said, okay, maybe it never bounces up past this level. So I sold my put, which is stupid, because it did indeed go down and test the levels below 298. It actually went down all the way down to 297 and bounced off of 297 yesterday. So if I had put my sell in at 298, I would have gained another $200 there. I also put my buy for one more option of SPY at the $300 mark for 302. So I bought another one knowing that, or believing that it would go back up. So if I had done that at the 298 level like I had in my mind, I would have gained an additional like $400, actually $500 yesterday. But instead, I just did pretty good. So I sold that. I did a day trade on that put, which is I bought it and then sold it literally like an hour later for a 50% gain, 45%, 50%.
Yeah.
And then these other two calls that you can see are what are driving like all of my value. These 302 calls are worth 372. Everything else almost in my portfolio did badly yesterday. My Wells Fargo puts, my Walmart calls, and my Foot Locker puts like just got destroyed, and they're going to expire worthless by the end of this week. But at least I played SPY correctly so that I made up for the value lost there, which, man, I'm wishing I had been more active on selling some of these positions as they jumped around, but because then it would have been a really, really nice gain. I would have been maybe close to 2,000 right now. Instead, I've just gotten back above the $1,000 mark. But I'm really happy that I stuck to my hypothesis for the most part yesterday, believed it, and then did something. And it was good. At the same time, I'm glad I'm not doing this for 8 hours a day, because this would stress me out, man. Like, I'm glad I'm just doing it for an hour, deciding what I'm going to do, doing that, setting in the limits, and then like that's about it. Yeah. So I think that at the 304 mark for SPY, I will sell these two calls, and I think it'll get there tomorrow. And then I don't know what I'll do. I have no idea.
Very interesting. I've never tried these like super short-term 2-3 day options, but you seem to be doing them a lot.
Yeah, it's just because I don't have enough money to do them further out.
Oh, right.
So really, it's like I don't have time insurance. I'm taking really big bets because these already are like $200 each, and yesterday I had $700 available to me total. So for me to buy into the straddle cost me like $450. Actually more than that. Look, $272 for the call and $224 for the put. So that cost me like almost all my cash, $500 worth of cash. And I was like, please move quickly, because otherwise if it just like hovers and eats off the day, then it's worth nothing, right?
Yeah.
So it was a big bet. It happened to pay off this time because my hypothesis was right. Maybe I'm just lucky yesterday. So, or maybe I'm getting slightly better at understanding how the market can move on a day-by-day basis. Definitely not on the long-term basis. I still have no idea. But
Cool. Well done.
thanks.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun slowly getting back into it. I enjoyed the long weekend break, but last night was fun too. So
to make some positions, do some research, make some moves. Yeah. All right, guys, that's the show. Thanks for watching our little vlog on Ikkura, how we're doing our trades and how we're making some money. Well, a little bit today. We're both green today, so very happy. And we will see you tomorrow. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel so that you can see our moves every single day. See you tomorrow.